And since I like these so much, I had to go grab the trimmers. I left the blade on there. I'm gonna figure out how to put the baby of this blade on here. I'm gonna probably have to grab my Dremel and grind some knobs off and put it on here. But as far as this blade goes, it's real nice. No shit. It comes super zero gap. I had to push it back just a tad because it's too sharp out the box. But these two together, man, I think I spent about 90 bucks for the both of them. You know what I mean? I got a good deal on these. I think I got them for like 46 bucks or something like that. I keep getting these coupon deals and these discounts from Temu, so I snatched them up because I was so curious because I like the clippers so good. I like the clippers so good and what I paid for them. I couldn't beat the price for what I paid for them or these. Because I think these go for like $119 by themselves. I got them for like 40 something bucks. A little under 50. But if you get a chance, I'm telling you, dude, don't miss out on these before they go way up in price because they're better than, they say you pay for what you get, right? Not when they come to these. I got the best deal of all deals when it come to these. I didn't think I was going to like them. I've only been using these for like a week. I didn't want to tell you when I first got them. I wanted to use them first because there's no reviews or nobody talking about the trimmers. The trimmers are sick. They're sick. Clean up real good. Real good. Just as good as any of my other clippers I got over here on my desk. Grab these. That's what they sound like. They're pretty quiet. Now, the last time you guys heard these, they were pretty loud, but I figured out how to quiet them down a little bit. You hear that? They're not that buzzing loud sound when they first came out the box. Actually, they didn't come loud. It's when I changed the blade is when they got loud. So what I did was I cut a piece of my little gloves I be using, cut a piece of the used part I was using, and I laid it over the cutting blade at the bottom and placed this blade on top of it. And it quieted them down. That's all I did. I'm loving them. Loving them. I'm loving them. I didn't make a bad purchase with these. I thought I was just gonna buy them and sit them in my drawer, but hell nah. I use these every day since I've had them. Man, the best deal I've gotten on a pair of clippers that I actually like. If you think just because they say Kimmy on them, they're whack, these are not whack. I haven't tried any other Kimmys. I was curious about these because they looked like the Stylecrafts, kind of, sort of, right? Or the VRGs. Or there's another brand too, I forget what they call, but they all got like the vector motor. The vector motor means like when you try to slow the blade down, it speeds itself up. You know what I mean? So it doesn't slow down when it comes through thick hair. These slice through everything at this point. You know what I mean? But I'm not a fan of the DLC or the I'm just gonna change the blade. That's all I know. Most likely it's gonna be a Babyliss blade on here. At least the top blade. The cutting blade, it seems like it's doing its job. Grab these if you can, I'm telling you. You will not go wrong with these. Like I said, the only question to ask is, how long are they gonna last? And so far, I haven't had any problems with them. They're doing their thing. I'm actually happier with this purchase with any other my other purchases, even though I get good deals on all my shit. But these ones particularly, I'm happy with what I paid for them, and I'm getting more performance out of them than I expected. I'm getting just what a barber wants right here. You know what I mean? The clippers are they're smaller than your normal clippers, but they still fit in your hand real good. The cutting blade is the same size, so it doesn't matter. You're still doing the same work, right? And these right here, man, they're hitting. They're hitting, I'm telling you. I'm loving them. If you got a chance to grab them, grab them. But when you get this blade out the box, it's really, really sharp. So you might have to push it back just a tad. Like I say, everything I got, I have to zero gap it. At least to the point I like it. You know what I mean? And zero gap don't mean you're leaving an ash mark or nothing like that. It's just taking the hair off to where you ain't got to push hard or anything crazy like that. Right? Because you want the shit to feel good to your customers. And like I say, every barber should test it on themselves to see if you feel a blade. And if you don't feel Good crunch. I ain't got no hair on my face and it's still crunching. Hey, but like I say, man, they get close. They do their job. I'm in love with these. I might even, man, I don't know. I might even buy a pair and give them away. I don't freaking know yet. But I'm happy with these. Kimmy, if you're watching this, hit me up, man. I'll represent for y'all. Shit. Bing. Bow. Bing. Bing. Bow. I'm loving these. No shit. Go grab them. These are, I think these are the 2273s. No. Shit, I didn't forgot. But anyways, you see what they look like. They're the ones with the Vector motor. Grab them. Holla at your boy. This is News, and I'm out, and that's my word on my clippers.